What's up, ladies and gentlemen? It's your boy Beaky here, back once again with another Let's Talk. And let's talk about E3 and how some Sony fans actually wanted Sony to mention the PlayStation 5 during the conference. What were they thinking? Well, let's break this out. Sorry about that. Yep, that's a YouTuber right there trying to hide the fact that he's kind of sick. So my voice is gonna be kind of messed up in this video. I'm gonna try to keep it good though. Let's get into it. Okay. So let's start over. All right. Which is making me coughing. I'm gonna keep this in. This is a good little blooper. All right, I got this. All right. So what am I talking about here, guys? I was watching YouTubers like Stone Fox Media and some other PlayStation guys who really like Sony, and they were like, yo, Sony should have brought out the PlayStation 5 or brought it up or say it was going to be the next true 4K powerhouse at 4K 60 on stage to take the win out of the Xbox One X. And I understand. If you're a big Sony fan and you don't want Sony to win, Microsoft to win, then you mention the PlayStation 5 will probably take a little bit out of the wind out of Xbox One X, because if you could say like, hey, the PlayStation 5 is going to be 4K 60 in all games no matter what, which would be crazy because the hardware to do that would be dumb expensive, but to the point, I think this would be nuts. If Sony would have mentioned the PlayStation 5 at this E3, they would have basically been killing themselves in the market when it came to PlayStation Pros. Nobody would have bought a PlayStation Pro this year if they know that a PlayStation 5 is coming out in the next year and a half or so. In fact, I think Sony's very well aware that they are perfectly okay in the marketplace right now with the Xbox One X coming out, because this would be the scenario where Sony would have to worry. They would have to see that Xbox One X is just selling out and being the best-selling console this fall. And if that happens, all Sony really would need to do to respond would be like, hey, we're going to drop the price of the PlayStation Pro by $50. Like, it's $349 for a 4K capable console. And even some Xbox gamers going to have to be like, that's kind of tempting because of the plain and simple fact, as we already know from games like Anthem, which are Xbox One games that are coming out later this fall, and PlayStation Pro games on the Xbox One X, just like the PlayStation Pro, they're both going to be using checker box rendering. Yes, guys, that rendering technique to get a game to 4K. So they're going to be using that technique even on the Xbox One X version of games. So that whole entire native true 4K thing is not going to be on every single game. And it's not that Microsoft said it's going to be on every single game. They're just saying it for their published titles, the games that they're going to be putting out there. But even stuff like Crackdown 3, which Microsoft was touting as being the most powerful console, they said it was the most powerful console. Then they had Jeff Keighley ask the question like, yeah, you guys have the most powerful console, so what's the frame rate going to be for this Crackdown 3? And the guy was like, oh, across all platforms is going to be 30 FPS. Then they're like, oh, most powerful console at 30 FPS. But that's console gaming. Console gaming, developers seem to be focused on really pushing graphics over frame rate. But that's not even the point. The whole point of the situation is, I'm just glad that Sony didn't mention the PlayStation 5. I don't want them to mention the PlayStation 5 until next year, December, on PSX. We got our consoles right now. Let's chill. We'll chill for these for a bit. Get some nice looking games, and then we'll go from there. I think those Sony fanboys who want to see a PlayStation 5 mentioned so early are really being naive about it. It would only hurt Sony. It really would not help them, and that's what they think. They think by mentioning the PlayStation 5, it's going to help Sony because it's going to take some win out of the sales of the Xbox One X, which it would do, but at the same time, it's going to kill the PlayStation Pro because nobody's going to buy the PlayStation Pro if they know the PlayStation 5 is coming really soon. You guys understand what I'm saying here? I know I'm a little sick, I'm a little sweaty, I'm just like freaking tired, and I just want to talk about the video game industry, and even when I'm sick, I want to do it then as well. So that's why I'm here doing what I'm doing. So if you agree with me, let me know in the comment section below that Sony shouldn't have mentioned the PlayStation 5, and I'm glad that they didn't. Or are you one of those Sony fanboys wanting them to mention it so that it would just mess Microsoft's whole marketing thing up about the world's most powerful console? Because I'm sure Sony would have been like, the PlayStation 5 is going to be coming out in a year and a half or whatever it's going to be, and it's going to be the world's most powerful console. Wouldn't that have been just a crazy E3 moment? Like, hey, Sony's now announcing the world's most powerful console.